All right, I thought this study was important because this is the day that you don't want to trade. We're gonna go over why, and then we're gonna break it down. As always, I'm developing student. These are just my interpretation of the price, and this is PPI. We had PPI in the morning at 8:30, and then in the afternoon session we had FOMC meeting minutes. So not the actual FOMC, but meeting minutes. So as we see, this is the daily chart on Nasdaq, and we have just created a big range on the daily candle. So we just had a big daily range here, and we have taken sell side liquidity here, not only at this low here, but we've also taken this low right here. We've just taken this more recent minor sell side liquidity here. So we could be priming up some higher resistance liquidity conditions here, and as we can see, like the day that we had today, it just was not optimal. As we see, we had, I believe, an inside day. Yeah, we just traded within this candle here. This candle's high and this candle's low. So we ended up having an inside day. After we created a large range on the daily, we take sell side here. So we just complete this higher time frame market maker sell model here. And then we take this low here and then also minor sell side right there. So here is the hourly chart that we have here. And as you can see, we're just stuck within this dealing range high and this dealing range low. We don't do anything. We just stay within this range. Although these ranges can be traded, although there could be possible trade setups here, these are just not ideal conditions that you would want to open up yourself for drawdown, fear, greed, and overtrading and revenge trading is these are the type of conditions that you would love to avoid. And if you can filter out these types of days within your trading, then that's what I want to do. That's what I personally want to do that. So I'm just putting this case study out. I'm not here to influence you. I'm not here to influence anyone in any way. I'm just here to show what happened in my view on price. So as we see here, we have midnight open here, and then we have that we have CPI or PPI that hits the market here. We end up taking sell side here. Then we end up coming back. Or sorry, no, that was the previous day. I'm tripping, but I'm just showing that we've taken both buy side, sell side. This is a dealing range here, and then we're just within this. Sorry y'all. But then here we have looks like PPI was here or somewhere around here, and then we just end up look at this. We have an imbalance that we draw into, and we just consolidate. Just staying within this range. And then also I want to point out that NFP is the day after this day, so we also have NFP the next day. So as we see already, just by looking at the calendar, the economic calendar, we already know, hey bro, like today's probably not gonna be the best. So we're probably just generating liquidity for us to maybe run one side and then run the other. So as you see here, we have this doing range, premium discount, and we're just consolidating within there. And here we have PPI hits the market right here. We don't even manipulate. We fail to manipulate these highs. So like if I'm looking for PPI, I would look for us to possibly manipulate at the highs, but then we really don't do anything. We take sell side here, and we come back up to this imbalance here, and then we just consolidate. So at 9:30, where's the low resistance liquidity? We've already taken the low resistance liquidity here. So anytime the market opens, I like to look at where's the low resistance liquidity. We can have trendline phantom here, but we've already taken low resistance liquidity. So I would say it's up here, but we have this imbalance and order block that's going to get within that way. And that's exactly where we end up going. So I would say there could be a possible trade up to buy side or up to rebalance this imbalance, maybe trade into that order block, and that's what we end up doing. And then as you see, like I've been saying, you probably don't like me saying it anymore, but these are just bad trading days. Bad trading, and that's you gotta acknowledge that. If you never acknowledge that there's gonna be bad trading days, then every day is gonna be crystal clear. Every day is gonna be kumbaya. Then what are you gonna do when those days come? When those bad days come? Over risk, over leverage, think that you're doing something wrong when these days just happen. Okay, maybe you try to take a trade within here and you end up taking a loss. Maybe you end up taking 2 losses. Okay, it's not the end of your career. Like there's still gonna be the next day. There's still gonna be a week after that. Like I wouldn't necessarily want. Although there are trades you can get in here. Like I see this order block right here that we end up repricing to. Order block, right? Probably within that 2 p.m. Silver bullet hour. We might have a imbalance right here that we could take the buy side here in that imbalance, but is it really worth it? I don't know. As you see, we end up market reaches for fair value. Here we have that premium discount level again, and then here is the 1 minute chart in the AM session, and I'm delineating the 950 macro. We end up coming back down, repricing to this rejection block. And ES never even took this low. I didn't include ES within the presentation, but ES didn't even take this low. So we just have a true rejection block. We end up taking sell side. Boom. End up coming to take buy side. Just slow delivery there. And like I'm just saying again, do you really want to be trading this? Do you really want to be trading this? Come back to this order block again, reclaiming this for value. But new drivers making trading nimble. I don't remember talking like that. It could be priming for expansion. So all we're doing was just consolidating, awaiting NFP to manipulate one of these sides of the range more likely. And then here's the 2 p.m. session is what I'm talking about. After the FOMC meeting minutes, not the meeting, actually takes place. And I mean, I don't really see anything. Do you? Sell side taking. Order block gets repriced to maybe up to this order block, but it's just really not worth it. So maybe this could be just a nice video you come back to and just say, hey, what do bad conditions look like? What do bad conditions look like? They look like this after a large range day, after we were just taking sell side on the higher time frames before high impact news. When we have 2 high impact news drivers within the same session, one in AM and one in PM, one being FOMC minutes and one being PPI. As we can see, we have a parent dealing range that we're stuck within. And then we make another dealing range taking both buy side and sell side liquidity, just doing nothing. So all right, I'm gonna head out of here and I'll see you guys in the next one. I always have terrible outros. Terrible. I need to get better at those. I need to prepare for them. Anyways, I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one.